which I think will help.
Now then, with the cheek pieces, Matt, they're quickly reforming the market.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ed, let's explain what happens here. There'll be a 20p rule for if the market isn't reformed. To all bets that were taken before a market is reformed, if one is reformed, then of course there will be 20p. So there'll be either 20p in the pound or a new market. One board has gone 7-2, melting.
And they're all in the stalls now. The flag is raised and they're off with 1 mile and 3/4 ahead of them. And Pacify was the one who was a little slow to break. So Chauvelin has been held up, as is his wont. And the early pace is put up by last year's winner, Soldier in Action, towards the inside of stablemate Hochfeld. Those are the first two. On to Victory is racing in third with Time to Study the yellow colours in fourth position. My Reward is in fifth. A little bit wider then is Sophia's Rock, as now they're prepared to take the turn at Oak Tree Corner. And this is a very steep corner. One or two horses can get a little unbalanced. And back in fourth place, you saw On to Victory in those white and red silks. He just got a little unbalanced going around that turn, but he's back at an even keel now. Pacify is just in behind him, having missed the kick, but he's now made ground through on the inside. So it's quite steeply uphill for the next furlong or so, with last year's winner Soldier in Action and Sylvester Sousa out in front now by a length and a half. To Sophia's Rock racing in second. Hochfeld is in third. On to Victory's racing in fourth. Time to Study and Pacify, and then on there outside the Grey Waters Meet, who's followed by Arch Villain and then My Reward. So Chauvelin's made up a couple of places, and then Melting Dew's held up together with Nabunga. And the back marker now, as they tack across under the tree line and go towards halfway, is the dual course and distance winner Platitude. So now they go towards the intersection of the tracks, going through halfway point in the 22nd running of the Qatar Summer Handicap, and it is still Soldier in Action, bidding to become the first ever dual winner of the race, out in front for SDS. To in second place, Sophia's Rock, and in third is On to Victory. As they continue to climb towards the final 5 furlongs, in fourth place, and getting a little closer now, is Sophia's Rock, and after Sophia's Rock, or I should say in second place, Sophia's Rock, in third On to Victory, and in fourth Hochfeld, then Waters Meet around the outside of Pacify, and then Time to Study. After Time to Study, My Reward's been niggled along, so Chauvelin's gone the shortest way. Arch Villain is next. Melting Dew's already been ridden along in the cheek pieces by Ryan Moore, then Nambunga, and towards the wide outside is Platitude. They're making the run downhill towards the final 3 furlongs. Soldier in Action still has the lead. Sophia's Rock now begins to breathe down her stablemate's neck. Then in third is Hochfeld, and then Waters Meet. Platitude down the wide outside is staying on with Melting Dew. So Chauvelin. Pacify is going to go the brave man's route right on the inside rail. Nambunga is picking up. 2 furlongs to go, and Melting Dew has the lead. Platitude on the outside, Hochfeld. So Chauvelin, the pink and black, right over on the far side, bidding to give Jim Goldie a first and second race double, and they've got a furlong to go. So Chauvelin now has his head in front to Melting Dew on the near side. It's now between these two, a match race for the final 100 yards, and out in front it is Sir Chauvelin, and it's going to be another winner for Scotland, a double for Jim Goldie, and it was Sir Chauvelin, a punch of the air from Robert Winston. Melting Dew in second, Hochfeld, and then on the outside came Arch Villain, Pacify and Sophia's Rock, Nambunga, and then on the inside was On to Victory. So a first and second race double for Scottish-based Jim Goldie, who's made the trip all the way down from Glasgow, and Sir Chauvelin has won for the first time this season, having hit the board on a number of occasions, run some good races in defeat. He wins by about a neck over Melting Dew, hit a big flat spot with about 3 furlongs to go, and it's tight for third. Far side is Hochfeld in the silver, near side is Arch Villain, and then Pacify back in fifth.
More acrobatics from Jim Goldie, jumping around like a madman, Jim. And why not? What a horse he's been for you.
No, he's terrific, terrific. He ran this race last year, it was soft ground, which didn't suit him, but no, he's been a great horse this season.
But over hurdles as well, he does everything, doesn't he?
He does. No, he's an athlete, and hopefully that'll maybe just get us in the Ebor and we can give him a nice break before that. So.
Well, he'll get his ground, won't he? And the Ebor would be ideal, wouldn't it?
Well, he's probably not a York horse. He's unbeaten at Hamilton and he's 50% now. He likes tracks like this, but Unfortunately, they don't run the Leibors run at York.
It must give you a bit of pleasure coming down south, giving these Southerners a good kicking, doesn't it?
It's good to win, whatever way you look at it. This is Yukon Glen's full brother, the older one, so it's well done, Mr. Johnson, who bred them both, so grand horses.
Top man, really well done.
Thank you, cheers.
Cheers, Jim.
Good man. And this is a good horse. He's been to every big handicap staying gig there is, just about.
Saw him run a blinder from the back of the pack at Royal Ascot. He ran huge.